Hi, welcome back. Cold Irons Kitchen, I'm Wade. We're going to do a quick southern styled dinner tonight. We're going to do a chicken fried steak with some hashed browns and peas and carrots. Who doesn't love peas and carrots? Okay, in this little bowl here, we've got half a cup of flour. We've got about a pinch of lemon pepper, a pinch of garlic, a pinch of paprika, and we're going to put that all together. Now, the mixing of the ingredients, here, let me get my fire going here, it's kind of crucial, because you want everything to taste just right. Now, buttermilk, secret ingredient. A lot of purists say you have to use egg, and I say nay, you don't need egg. But you're not going to throw any of the stuff away because that's going to go into the sauce a little later and get all cooked up. So yeah, drench your cubed meat. Now you can get cubed meat at your butcher where they just run through a machine and make slices on it, or you can take a hammer and beat the crap out of it. It's all good. Yeah, and I got flour everywhere. Now it's a double breading process. Get it done once, hit it again with buttermilk, makes a nice crispy coating. And again, cube meat, cheap meat. Makes a good dinner, breakfast, lunch, snack, whatever you want it to be. Now I'm going to set this off to the side to harden up a bit. Don't worry about the carrots, they're going to get cooked too. And we're going to do up the second one. Only cooking for 2 tonight. And I keep trying to only cook for 2, but you know, I got leftovers. Gotcha. Roll it in your flour. Just like this, yeah. One more time in the bath. Enjoy your bath. As I said, I want a big crunchy crust on this. Now, the biggest thing about this is patience. Waiting for things to cook together. Because some people get in a hurry and they want to just dive right in. That doesn't work so well. Okay. Now I'm going to wick this stuff off back into the bowl because that's going to go into the gravy, which goes with the hash browns we're going to do. Hash browns from a regular old Yukon Gold potato. Parboiled. You got to parboil them first. And then we're going to shred them up and fry them up. Poor things don't have a chance. Okay, so let's flip that over one more time. And then I'm going to do a quick rinse real quick. Now what's going to happen is we're going to fry up these steaks. And then we're going to put them in the warm oven. I'm turn the oven on right now, so it'd be warm and keep the food warm. We're going to add some olive oil to the pan. Now this is called a chicken fried steak, which means there's a lot of oil involved. This is fine because that oil becomes part of the next process. So we're going to put those in. Now we got that going. I mentioned we're doing peas and carrots and hash browns. So peas and carrots are going to go in this pan. I got a pan here. And I'm going to put the carrots in first because I'm using frozen peas. This is a fresh carrot. You always want to put your hardiest vegetable in first. Because if you put a pea and a carrot in at the same time, one of them is done, one of them is mush. And we don't like mush. Especially around here. Okay, so that's going to go. Let that sit there, let that boil, and yeah, we're going to put a little salt in here, a little bit of salt, a pinch or so, there we go, and when those are ready, add peas to it, and I've turned these a couple times. We'll be back. Hi, we're back. Now, we've already turned the chicken fried steak one time, and that's all we're going to need to do with that. The carrots have been bubbling nicely, so we're going to add some frozen peas. That way the peas do not get mushy. just like that. These little guys here, they're going to be great here in a few minutes. And then we're going to create a gravy, a cream gravy to go with them. Talk to you in a minute. We're back. The kids are in the oven right now, enjoying life because they're fully cooked and they're just chilling out, or eating out, I don't care what you call it. And I'm going to take the rest of my breading, find my heat-approved spatula, the rest of the breading flour, and we're going to make a roux out of this. Just like that, because we're going to make a cream gravy. You know, some people might say, ew, food was in that. Well, yeah, and it's going to get cooked out, too. So, be happy. Also, the fact that you're not using up a whole bunch more dishes. Because somebody has to wash those. And guess who? Now, while this is cooking a little bit, it's got some flour in it. It's got some seasoning in it. It's got some flavor in it. We're going to add a little bit the buttermilk that we used for the drenching. Notice that went in fast and hot, just like that. Yes, sirree, Bob. You stir that around because you want to make sure that you beat up the lumps. Lump beater. Now this is going to thicken up a bit. And again, you want to whack down the lumps. Mash them, mash them, mash them. And we'll be back when we add some more buttermilk to it and show you what's going on with the rest of the things. See you in a minute. How you doing? Peas and carrots, they're just about there. Boiling up nicely. Look how great color there. Now we're going to put a little salt on these. A little bit. A couple pinches. Maybe 3. And then we're going to put some black pepper on them. And they're at a stage now where I can take them off the heat. And all will be good in the world. I'm going to give it a quick stir like that. Because with the cookware I use, it will continue to cook in it with the power off. I like good cookware. So we're going to pull this over to the side, put the gravy in the back, and now I'm going to set up for the hash browns. We'll be back to you. Oh hi, we're back. The gravy is starting to thicken up nicely, minimizing the lump count whenever I can. That's going to be just enough gravy to take care of our problem here of din-din. Now, I've got a big skillet here heating up, and add some olive oil to that. I like to use extra virgin olive oil, and I've got some Yukon Gold potatoes that I parboiled, so they're almost already cooked. We're going to put them in to make hash browns. Now, hash browns are not typically a dinner dish, and I think that's a crime. You should have hash browns anytime you want. People think it's a breakfast food. Oh no, breakfast food, that's a hamburger or hot dog. But well, there's no bad way to have a potato, so sprinkle them in there. And then you're going to move them around just a little bit before you put the lid on, because you want them to first crisp up, and then you want them to steam out a little. Make sure they're hot. And from there on, it's all dinner. So we're going to move those around, put the lid on, let it finish warming up, we're back to and ready to dish. Hi there. We're just getting ready to plate up here. I'm going to put some hash browns. These are Yukon Gold potatoes. You can use whatever you like. But my recommendation is that you parboil them for about 15 minutes and let them cool completely before shredding them. This helps break out any starches that are involved. Okay, so we got some hashing browns there. Let me bring some peas and carrots to the party. These are good with the dollop butter or salt and pepper, or well, peanut butter if you like it. I would consider you extremely weird, but you know, it's your food. And then we're going to put down a little lake of gravy right here. Yeah. Gotta ask the camera person, you want some on your hash browns too? Okay. So we'll doll up the hash browns with that too. I'm going to take one of these here chicken fried steaks, and that is what a southern meal looks like. Glad you watched. If you like it, leave a comment. Have fun.